Well, welcome back everybody, Smithy here, and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs with the Jurassicraft Fossil and Archaeology and Paleocraft mods. And we left it up here where we'd put in the staircase to the top there. What I hadn't done then, and I have done now, you will see, is I have made the circle in the centre of the floor. Now I'm not raising it up as it does, and when you walk in through the main entrance, the staircase is there on the right, and actually when I've gone back to it, actually matches in terms of where it comes in. But what I was looking at is what sort of in terms of whenever I use, it's dark, so I could use a spruce actually, what and how I could, if I can spell right, do the stands where people select the buttons. So let's have a look. I don't need that anymore. In fact, have I got spruce? No, I've got brown wool there. We'll have a look at this and see. Oh, I could probably use those. Get rid of that and get rid of that. So I'll leave those there. Right. So let's just have a quick look, because when you come in, it might be the case that I might just have to, and I can't do anything with this. It might be just a case of I can't do much about it really, because yeah, maybe I'm not too 100% sure here, but because even if they're like that, well, I suppose you could. That's the panels as such. They're sort of dark. I could think about using a darker. But I'll have to think about this and how they are. Nope. And they face inwards. So I don't know really. When you come in, you have to look at that and come back. Not quite right. I wonder if I can sort of make it appear to be angled. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. I'll have to come back and think about that one. I might just have to do some panels around. Anyway, rightio. So in this episode, I want to go out to where I'm going to go and put the Raptor pens, or the Raptor training pens. We couldn't have it. It's in the safe zone, and the Raptors are transported out. So I had to find a location on the map. And I will go and take you there now. We'll come back at where we are. I'm going to have to start clearing it out though. That's the only problem. So yeah, so I'm out here at Stegosaurus land, and what we haven't done is the visitor area here with the Cretaceous cruise, which, if I'm correct, is going to go... Which way is Cretaceous? Cretaceous cruise. Does it go that way? I'm trying to think where it goes to. That goes back to that. I think it goes this way. Yeah, that's it. It should go that way. I can't remember. Anyway, oh wow, look where the Gallimimus have got to. They have come over right over the top of the mountain. Holy moly. Whoa. That was a bit of a thing. Yeah, Cretaceous cruise. Cretaceous cruise should go through here, I think, and then turn right along here. That goes to the... In fact, we could have the Cretaceous cruise. You could drop off at the Aviary, because the Aviary's down here, if I am correct. Yes, okay, that's the Aviary. That's superb. Right, okay. We are going to go and find our place. We're going to put the Raptor pens. Now, the Raptor pens are sort of on the seashore, in a nice location. And I can't get over the Gallimimus have come all the way over here. And they're all travelling together as well. All three of them are, so that's really cool. Right, okay, so that's the visitor area there. What's down here? A baby Brachiosaurus. How did you get there? That must have been just one of the odd ones, and of course it's been locked down here all the time. Wow. Well, that's I never guessed that. Hey, right, okay, let's get back over this side. So this goes out to the sea, and it goes past here. There's a sort of an area here with a funny just a funny area where it sort of comes through the valley, and then we come to the northern zone over here. Now that would actually, I was thinking that would actually make a brilliant place to get the raptors set loose, because what I could put over here is a sort of a raptor release pen over here once you've got the raptors over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the raptor area and a roadway here, I'm going to roadway down here. I'm going to put the raptor area over, I think just round about here it was, on this piece of ground here. Yeah, I might actually just have it on this side. That seems about as good as any. I suppose I could just have it there, and it's not very far to go if I take all these trees out. Oh no, look at this, this is well weird. This is like a cave, so let's see if we can get rid of it. Come on. Why isn't the tree working? Let's try this on. Hey, it's working there. Obviously it doesn't work on the ground area, which is a bit of a pain. So I'm going to put it in. I'm going to clear this area out here, which is the other, away from the raptor area over there. What's that down there? Just a block. Just a block in the water. Yeah, so I'm going to clear this bit. See with the cliff here? I'm going to use this bit here, and I'm going to put my raptor pen over here. So what I'm going to have to do is spend a bit of time clearing that out, and it will be a bit of time, because even with all these trees. So I'm not going to bore you with that, and basically we will come back afterwards. And that's good. That's going as well, so that's cool. Right, okay. So I will take some of these out, and once I've taken the trees out of this area, I will come back. Right, so now I have got the area done. I need to do some terraforming here, quite a lot really. So I'm going to have to put some stone in, and then some sort of stone and cliffs. That's one, and the other one I want is some dirt. In fact, let's just get rid of this oak and stuff that I used in the thing. So let's just get some of that and some of that, and that's my three main building blocks. So it's just going to be a case of starting to fill it in. It's a bit of a holy area as well, which is a bit of a pain, but I can be able to fill this in quite happily. It's just a case of starting sort of down here at the cliff edge, and start building it in and make a sort of cliff. So if I do that and then come up to sort of here, right up to here sort of thing, I can then go, set one. Oh no, what's wrong, wasn't it? Set no, that's no good. Wow, did I do it wrong? Right, so I can, let's try just a little bit. So do that, and then click that, and then go set. Oh no, it's stupid me. There we go. There we go. So let's just do that back down here, and let's get all this up to here done into stone and see what happens. It's a case of being quite bold at the start and bringing stuff in, and then you can work with it. So I can start messing about now with making some sort of cliffs. That's pretty big, that, and that's a bit too high. Yeah, that's a bit too high, that. So if I just go / undo, there we go. So I'll have to be a bit more careful in terms of that. So if I can just do that, and then I can go into the back of here. Ooh, in fact, I could click that there, come out of there. There we go. That's a better height. So if I use is that my height map, and then I can sort of do stuff like making it sort of start doing the coastline as such of stone. Yeah, I can do that quite happily, look. So it's just a case of keep putting that in and then cutting some of that. So it's going to take me a bit of a while to do sort of a cliff edge as such and make it a bit more. I'm not going to make it what you do, you've got to start with the squares and then and if I can, in fact, yeah, get that. You have to start with the squares and work on it. You just have to keep adding to it and making a cliff, and then what's going to happen is I can then of course come and take this out and start sculpting it out. That's quite the easiest way to do it and make it a bit more like a cliff edge. I'm not going to go very far because I want to make it sort of a mixture. I don't like stone. So what I'm going to do is play around with the area. I need a big enough area, and I shall come back once I've got my area in place. Right, so there you are. Yeah, it's come out quite well in the end. A couple of the cliffs. I need to just do a bit more here, but I thought a bit of rock fall there. And you notice I put the grass in, and so we've now got enough room to put our raptor area in, which is pretty good. I've just got a couple of bits to do. I want to make sure there's a road through here as well. So yeah, so it's quite quick actually. It took me about 30 minutes to terraform that land. I'm quite happy now that's big enough. I think it's big enough. If it's not, I will make it here in this area, most of it, and if I have to, I'll have to just go into the mountain at the back. We shall see. All I'm going to do for this episode on this particular build is I wanted to show you where I was putting it, and the idea is I'm going to put a road through there into the restricted zone. Remember, the restricted zone is there, so it's sort of a bit of a facility which we can do. And God, this goes back a long way. This is about months ago, isn't it, when we first terraformed this, and we still get mushrooms floating around the air, because when I terraformed it there was land here, and now it's a deep ocean instead. It's very deep actually. Yeah, there we go. Just to see that. Right, I shall be back. I'm just going to do a bit more terraforming that way, and then I will start laying out the build, so how big I think it is going to be. Okay, we had a bit of a problem with the size of the area. Once I started trying to lay the actual size of it out, as you can see, I've started going, oh my, this is way too small. So we've got 12 blocks that way, and what I'm doing is, we should be all about right, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, that's one too many. Let's just count that again. Oh yeah, one too many. Right, 15. So I've gone for 14 on that side. 2, 4. Well, no, actually, that might be too small still. So we're going 3 for a block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 15. So it's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. So it is 15 on that particular block there. And then using that as the corner piece to go straight down here. Should be. Yeah, so that's one side of it, and now I have got to work out the size of this in terms of how far across it is. The easiest way will be, because I've got 15, is just to make a centerpiece. So I've just put in there some markers in because there's a pen here at the back. So if we got 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's should be 15. Yeah, counting wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Okay. Now this is just wrong, but I've just got to do sort of measurement here. Is that the centre? It's the centre of that particular block there. So I've got to do a bit of, all I'm going to do is lay this out and the size of it. I'm not building it yet, I'm just using the stone to work out the exact size of this compound. I think that's about it there. Yeah, that's going to be 15 as it is. So let's come back once I've done a bit more of the arithmetic. Right, okay, we've got the right size once I've done it a double skin, but I've been trying to find a colour because it's sort of rusty, but I can't do much about it. This is the diamond colour, which is too nice to say the least. This is wool, wrong colour. I was looking at something halfway in between these two, so, and I've got grey wool. I suppose I could use grey wool, but I'm really not going to. I want the metal effect, and I tried ice. In fact, what I didn't do is I've tried ice with iron. That's why I didn't do that, actually, because it's got to be a double skin all around, but that's still a bit naff as well, so it's going to have to be an iron one. I can't do anything about that. I have to do an iron one, and it's going to be double skin thick. It might be 3 thick, and yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. And you can see now, once I get up here, I can't do much about that. It just has to be that. So I might actually do a 3 skin. I might have to do 3 actually, the size of it, to on here to get it in, because it's quite a small compound. It's not that big. I was trying to work out if I was standing in here how far across it was, and it looks quite big, but it's not that big if you actually see it in terms of scale. So I am going to probably end up, that's probably going to end up like this. It's probably going to end up with 3 because it's the right thickness. Yeah, there we go. I think that's what's going to have to happen. That's why it looks smaller on the inside. And once I do that, I've got to work out how to put the railings on, because there are railings on top, and it's probably going to be it's either going to be like that, but that seems a bit too, yeah, I suppose that's about it really. That's the railings. And in fact, what I could do, I forgot about that actually, I could coat it, could make it like more corrugated like that. Now that's a winner. That's a winner. Yes, that makes it more beastie. It breaks it up. See, there's always a way. If you keep thinking about how you're going to do it, and yes, there we go. So that'll make it look more compoundish, and if I do that on the inside as well, that'll give that corrugated effect. Yeah, so that's 3 like that, and then I could do the same, yeah, as I said here. Just get, ooh, I can hear a zombie. I think there must be a zombie under here. There must be a cave under here. There we go. That's going to look pretty good, and it's going to be roughly about the right size inside as well. Once I've brought this in, it will like make it more claustrophobic inside. So I think, yeah, I think that's about it for now. Now I'll just have a quick look and see how much time we've done on this, see if we could do a bit more. So we're just finishing off the first sort of stage of design of this. I think I am quite happy now that it's a pretty chunky framework, and the fact is that I've gone for the same inside. I wanted to break up the metal, and that's probably the best way to do it in terms of, and just get these across here. It's quite actually easy to build, and it looks quite rigid, and it looks like corrugated iron, so that's the whole point. And the whole point, I put 3 across because I want it to look like a walkway. I've still got to do a walkway across the middle, just remember that, but the walkway across the middle is quite thin, but it's probably the same size, so I'm going to have to make it the same size. But what I'm going to have to do with the walkway is, that's better, look at that, make it it's a girders, so I'm going to make the girders come across. That'll be cool, won't it? I do like girders so you can look through. Yeah, so that makes a lot of sense in terms of how that's working. So there you go. Oh, there's dogs are going a bit mad here at the moment, as you can tell. Yeah, right, okay, I'll go and have a look at that a minute, and we'll come back and finish off. Right, so here we go then. This is the flyby. Yeah, I've done quite a bit really, got quite a bit more to practice and have a look at. I'm still not 100% about this, but it does look, it is actually a metal floor on the real one, so that's probably about the best I can actually do. You can see that this 3 here and this 3 here with it inside really works really well. I might, might take it out, but once I've got a few trees and plants in here, I think it'll look quite good in terms of that. And also, I think I'm all right with the height. This is a person height here now. So running around through it, once I get all the other blocks in, it will become a bit more claustrophobic in it. So yeah, so I've done that. There's a standing area in the middle. And there's some lights and stuff that you can put on here. So, and the cage here, this is the cage where one of the keepers is down inside, and Owen has to go in from this, and you see him in a shot that was released this week, him doing a couple of retakes here, running into the raptor house. That's where he then hopefully, I think, tames the raptors, really, and that's about it. So I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I didn't think we'd get cracking on so much with this particular the raptor area. I've got to do a bit more with the mountain behind, but I still think it's pretty impressive where it is. I've got to put sand down because the grass, it's not grass there, but I can do that again another time, so that I think that'll be next time. So thanks very much indeed for watching. Slap that like button please, and make comments. Still a few more dinosaurs we can name, but again, thanks very much for watching, and bye for now.